Royals are on the south side for a series against the White Sox.
Let's just go to the ninth already. The White Sox are trying to come back against Baltimore, but they run into a roadblock with runners on first and second and one out and Andrew Benintendi at the plate.
Problems against Cincinnati and Washington.
Apparently against Baltimore too. Everyone say hi to Andrew Vaughn, the runner at second base who's about to make a really bad mistake, and he's going to be called on it by third base umpire Gunnar Henderson, who is known to call things.
Oh my goodness! That's going to score a run!
He called a balk on Stanek, and Stanek is arguing.
Stanek finished the inning and got ejected by Valentine. Gonzalez ejected Dusty Baker.
Anyway, back in Chicago, runners on first and second, one out. The umpire's not saying to hang loose. That's the infield fly mechanic for the crew because this is an infield fly situation. All it means is be prepared for a potential infield fly play, and sure enough,
Infield fly rule is called. Gunnar Henderson has got it.
but wait, there's more.
I think we're saying this is a double play. Yeah, what happened here?
I believe they're calling the game over.
Wait a minute.
Junior Valentine.
We all know about the infield fly rule at this point, right? All of the criteria for it are met, so let's just skip to the meat of the issue.
Maybe the runner at second interfered
with Gunnar?
Yeah, and if that's the case, it's a double play.
Third base umpire, Junior Valentine, was all over it, and he called it right away. He called it before Gunnar Henderson even caught the ball.
That is one of the worst calls I have ever seen. That is terrible.
In that case, you're not going to like this. The rulebook says it's a double play if there's interference during a fair infield fly. As for the actual interference portion, we've been over this so many times. On a batted ball, the fielder has the right of way, and if a runner gets in the fielder's way, that runner can be called for interference. That's exactly what happened. Identify it immediately when it happens. That's what Valentine is doing by pointing here. On an infield fly specifically, you keep it alive until you determine fair foul. Obviously, this is fair, so you can kill it. And the whole "he had no problem catching it anyway" argument from the broadcaster?
Andrew had no idea where he was, and Henderson went around him. He didn't interfere. He made the catch. It was an automatic out anyway. This is a horrible ending to this game.
We've seen some bad calls this season.
But this isn't one of them. It is interference during an infield fly, a very specific case where the ball is dead, the runner is out because it's a fair ball, the batter's out on the infield fly because it's a dead ball anyway. Double play, game over.
They called infield fly rule, and then they called Andrew Vaughn out at second for obstructing Henderson at short.
The quickest way to tell me you don't know anything about the rulebook is to say what the offensive player did is obstruction.
That's a terrible call. Andrew had no idea where he was.
Vaughn is walking back to the bag with his back to the fielder. Come on, what is this nonsense?
Speaking of obstruction, we talked about the same exact thing in obstruction. If you're in the way, it doesn't matter if it's intentional or not. It's a violation of the rule.
Adrian Johnson, as the crew chief, you got to take over here. That cannot be how this game ends.
It can, and it is. Thanks for the question. Like and subscribe. Visit us online, Discord, and all of the rest, memberships, and buy me a coffee, Patreon. What else do we have? A bunch of links in description. We'll see you on the site.